Audio Dreamers.
The Grumpy Bear's Change of Heart. Once upon a time, in the heart of Whispering Woods, there lived a bear named Grizzle. Grizzle was not like other bears. He was grumpy and irritable, especially when it came to celebrations like Christmas. The mere mention of joyous festivities made him growl with displeasure. In the midst of the woods, a vibrant community of cheerful birds made their nests. They fluttered about, spreading laughter and cheer wherever they went. As the holiday season approached, the birds chattered excitedly, planning a grand Christmas celebration. "We should invite Grizzle to join us," chirped Robin, the leader of the flock. "Maybe we can cheer him up and show him the magic of Christmas." But the other birds were hesitant. "Grizzle is always grumpy. He'll never join in any celebration," piped Sparrow. "We should at least try," insisted Robin, determined to spread joy beyond their flock. So, with festive decorations in their beaks and songs in their hearts, the birds fluttered towards Grizzle's cave, where the grumpy bear dwelled in solitude. Grizzle was startled by the cheerful chorus outside his cave. He peered outside, scowling at the sight of the birds flitting about with tinsel and baubles. "What do you want?" Grizzle growled, his voice echoing through the woods. "We've come to invite you to our Christmas celebration." Robin chirped, undeterred by Grizzle's gruff demeanor. "I don't celebrate Christmas." "Leave me alone," snapped Grizzle, retreating into his cave. But the birds were not easily discouraged. Every day, they returned, singing carols and leaving small gifts at Grizzle's doorstep. Despite his protests, they continued to spread joy, hoping to soften his grumpy heart. As the days passed, Grizzle found himself observing the birds from a distance. He couldn't deny the warmth their festive spirit brought to the woods, even if he didn't understand it himself. On Christmas Eve, a gentle snowfall blanketed Whispering Woods. The birds had transformed a clearing into a magical wonderland, adorned with twinkling lights, ribbons, and a beautifully decorated tree. Curiosity piqued, Grizzle cautiously approached the celebration, staying hidden among the trees. The birds noticed him and chirped with joy, beckoning him to join. "Come, Grizzle. It's not the same without you," Robin called out. Reluctantly, Grizzle lumbered into the clearing, his grumpy expression softening as he witnessed the birds' infectious happiness. They welcomed him with open wings, offering him a seat near the fire. At first, Grizzle sat apart, observing the merriment around him. But gradually, he found himself tapping his paws to the rhythmic tunes and even humming along to the cheerful carols. As the night progressed, the birds shared stories of kindness and goodwill. Grizzle listened intently, feeling a strange warmth in his chest. When it was time for presents, the birds handed Grizzle a small, beautifully wrapped package. He hesitated, unaccustomed to receiving gifts. "It's for you, Grizzle," said Robin, smiling warmly. With a hint of surprise and gratitude, Grizzle unwrapped the present. Inside was a simple, handmade ornament, a symbol of friendship and inclusion. The grumpy bear was touched. He had never received a gift before, let alone one that carried such meaning. A tear welled up in his eye, unnoticed amidst the twinkling lights. Moved by the bird's kindness, Grizzle stood up, clearing his throat. "Thank you," he rumbled, his voice gruff yet filled with newfound warmth. I've never experienced anything like this before." The birds chirped happily, delighted to see a change in Grizzle. They fluttered around him, sharing hugs and spreading joy. As the night came to an end, Grizzle walked back to his cave, but this time, he didn't feel alone. The songs and laughter of the birds echoed in his heart, filling his once grumpy soul with a newfound sense of happiness and belonging. From that day on, Grizzle wasn't as grumpy as before. He started joining the birds for small gatherings, sharing stories and laughter. He realized that the smallest acts of kindness and the joy of togetherness could warm even the coldest of hearts. As Whispering Woods embraced the spirit of Christmas, Grizzle became a symbol of change, a testament that even the grumpiest of bears could find joy and kindness in the spirit of the season. And so, every Christmas, Grizzle and the birds celebrated together, reminding everyone that a little kindness goes a long way in melting even the frostiest of hearts.